A trio of retired officers who served in Iraq took dead aim at Defense Secretary Rumsfeld's handling of the war.
Donald Rumsfeld is not a competent wartime leader. He knows everything except how to win.
We did not ask our soldiers to invade France in 1944 with the inferior equipment they had in 1941. Why are we asking our soldiers and Marines to use the same armor we found was insufficient in 2003?
There is a failure on the part of this administration to understand what strategic planning is all about.
His refusal to see the problems means he cannot solve them. It is time for him to provide the nation the last in a long series of services and step down.
The volleys came at a hearing called by Democrats. They charge Republicans have failed to take a close look at the planning and conduct of the war. The number 2 Senate Republican disagreed.
Mr. President, the Senate has conducted scores of hearings on Iraq and related issues since 2003.
Republicans circulated a statement by some other retired officers who said it is wrong to publicly criticize civilian leadership during war. The sharp criticism came amidst new signs that the Army is stretched thin in Iraq. Thousands of U.S. troops are having their tours of duty extended.
From time to time, there may be units that will be asked to increase the number of days in country from what had been anticipated. On the other hand, we're also bringing some other units in earlier, which is another way of dealing with that issue.
And it comes on the heels of an intelligence assessment which Democrats touted. It says the war in Iraq has increased the terrorist threat. Just as Republicans held a summer full of hearings on border security, Democrats are planning to keep the spotlight on the war in Iraq. This was the first in a series of hearings they're planning for around the country for between now and Election Day to focus on the administration's handling of the war. Democrats believe it is an issue they can use to win the House, the Senate, and perhaps both come the November elections. Jerry Bodlander, The Associated Press, Capitol Hill.